What up, famous birthdays? I'm Zack Lilly, and we're gonna be doing a little Q&A today. The first question is, have I ever truly thought about quitting social media? And I would say yes, to be honest. I've thought about taking a step back because there's no 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, weekend off. It's every day you capture, you do, and you go. So I've thought about taking a step back and just taking a break, but I don't see myself doing anything other than social media. So at the same time, I've never truly thought about quitting, just taking a step back. Next question is if I could take control of anybody's Instagram account, who would it be and why? And I thought about this for a little bit, and I was gonna go with some other people, but I think I would do Kevin Hart. I just think Kevin Hart is a super funny guy. He kind of knows everybody, so that'd be a great way to pick up on some comedy and just be able to get some more punchlines and just be more of a funny guy. So Kevin Hart. Who are my favorite people to follow on social media? I would have to say Jake and Logan Paul, just because they always have something going on in the news. Jake used to be super controversial, so there'd be always something going on. So that was always super entertaining. And then just with the boxing and everything going on now. And then Logan, his podcast is super entertaining. He gets super great guests on it. And he's just kind of doing his own thing. And then the 99 Originals is super cool to watch and pay attention to. So definitely Jake and Logan Paul are my favorite to watch on the internet. This question's a great question, and it's what am I most proud of accomplishing in my life or through social media? And I would say hitting 1 million followers, because that's just a surreal moment. Nothing really changes but a number on a screen, but hitting that 1 million, that was just a really cool moment, and it just felt amazing because it's that's what I wanted when I started, you know what I mean? So it's I finally achieved it, and now it's on to the next. And so that's one of my proudest moments, is hitting 1 million and knowing I could do it. But to get to know me a little bit more, 4 words that describe myself, I say would be chill, upbeat, spontaneous, and creative. I would say those 4 describe me really well, because I feel I'm a pretty chill guy. I can kind of get thrown in the mix of anybody and be able to hang out and be okay, be good, and everybody would just not really worry about me. They would be oh, whatever. I feel I'm pretty chill, pretty easy to connect with. I say upbeat at the same time because I'm very random. Spontaneous and creative, they kind of go together. I'm a very random guy. If I'm just sitting down, I like to dance. I'll just get up and start dancing, doing whatever. So I'm very spontaneous, upbeat, I try not to let judgments come in, so I'll just do whatever, just kind of live in the moment. So that's what I would say, spontaneous, creative. I like to do random things, and yeah. This is a great question. Who was the first people I started watching on social media? And I don't even know if you guys know them. They're pretty big in the industry now, I guess, but it's the gaming side is the FaZe Clan. I started watching the FaZe Clan. I loved playing Xbox, so I'd watch them, see what they're doing, and then they turned into IRL content. They made a content house, and they just made vlogs and all that. So that was super entertaining, and those are the first people I watched, was the FaZe Clan. Do I see social media as a long-term career path, or what do I see myself doing other than that? I would say I see social media as a long-term path, just because of the sense social media can be anything. Right now I make videos of myself, my friends, my family, funny videos, but if I want to be a chef, you know what I mean? I can go learn how to be a chef, I can go take classes, and then I can document me making and learning the process of being a chef, and then I can show you cooking meals and stuff. So I feel with social media, it can be very long term depending on how you use it, and if you just use it right, it can kind of be whatever you want it to be. So I definitely would say it's a long-term thing for me. This is a good question. So it's, when did I first go viral? And to be honest, my first few videos kind of went viral. I have no idea how. They're just really random, but they did, so that was super cool. But the first time that I truly went viral and was consistent with it and started getting recognition kind of was the summer of 2020. I made a bunch of videos, me and my friends. We had a friend group, and we just started making skits about going on dates with this girl named Brittany, and those had back-to-back 10 million plus views. And then after that, it just really kept going, and it was really viral for a few months. That whole summer was just crazy summer. It was really insane, and that was super cool. So that's when I first went viral. And coming back to me a little bit, what is my favorite movie? And my favorite movie personally, nobody would think this, but it's the Titanic. If you guys know that movie, I'm sure you do. It's a great movie. It tells the story of it's a romance novel, but of the Titanic, and history is just a huge thing for me. I love history, and the way they added the twist of the love story and everything into it, it's just super cool, super great movie. So the Titanic. Go give it a watch. What is one thing that most people that follow you don't know about you? And the answer to that question is like online, I seem very full of energy, very talkative, very outgoing, not like caring of judgments and all that. And I try to be like that, but I'm actually a very shy person. I am scared of human contact, and I like to sit in my room. But we're working on that. But that's one thing a lot of people don't know is when they first meet me, they're like, wow, you seem very full of energy on the videos. And I'm like that in person, but you just have to get to know me a little bit because I'm very shy. If I had to choose one meal for the rest of my life, what would I choose? That's a great question, but I would pick filet mignon. It's a steak with fried rice. Has to get the fried rice, but filet mignon with fried rice just because that's like a great combination. I don't eat breakfast too often, and you can eat steak and rice for lunch or dinner all the time. So that food is just amazing. That's what I would go with. What's your favorite video that you've posted online? And I think the one that I'm thinking of is like, it was back with my friend group in like 2020. It was with some ducks. This one just stands out to me for some reason. It was just a very funny video, the way it all unfolded. It was just great all together. But we randomly got some ducks just throughout the day, and I made a video out of it with my friends. I surprised my friends with it. I was like, hey, we need some ducks. And they're like, no, we don't need some ducks. And I was like, we're getting ducks. And it just cuts to having us ducks. And it's just super funny. I like that. That one stands out to me a lot. So that's one of my favorite videos I made, was surprising my friends with ducks. And the last question I'm gonna answer for you today is, what advice would I give to my past self? And that's a big question. I have a lot of things that I've learned throughout my life and throughout time. But one thing that I would tell my younger self to live and like deal with is living without the judgment of other people. I hold myself back so much because of other people, and this is one thing I'm really working on right now, is not holding myself back anymore and like not letting opportunities go out of your fingertips just because you're scared of someone else's thoughts, judgments, what they're gonna say. Just because at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter, and you have to be happy with yourself. So that's one thing I'm trying to do, is be happy with myself, and that's one way of doing it, is like not being scared of other people's thoughts and just doing what you want to do. So that's a huge piece of advice I'd give my past self, is don't hold yourself back from other people's judgments. Like you're gonna live, they're gonna live, everything's gonna be okay. But that's all the questions I have to answer for you today. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I absolutely love you. Follow me on all social media platforms. I'm Zack Lilly, and then yeah, that's that.